gonna be. This is gonna be
Yeah.
fun. Are you ready?
You go ahead and you get going with what you're gonna say, and then I'll chime in because I'm better on counter when I'm winging it.
What? You're no fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it again. We had just recorded a video, and not 45 minutes later, new news dropped. So I am Flamewheel 2001, and I will be joined by the one, the only, the.
Travis.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. No
No.
Flurry. He's on
No.
vacation or something.
Yeah. Nah. He's somewhere. He's somewhere in the world. Somewhere not in the EU. Well, 2 years from now.
Sad face. Anyway, so the newest news dropped yesterday. Apparently, after doing some interviewing, the guy who's working on Raging Blast 3 thing was at the Anime Expo, and apparently, Golden Race for Frieza transformations
Cool.
probably confirmed.
It was confirmed by Hirano. I can't remember his first name, but the guy that from Demps, that's the leader of creating, the main developer of this game.
Yes. So that makes a lot of
Greatness.
lot of great questions to be answered. So we now know the Frieza race can go golden, which that means something very important. If that is a so that means they finally did what they wanted. So now Travis's freaking Frieza race guy can actually be transformations.
I still want dildo.
No guarantees, right?
I don't think it's gonna happen, but
That'd
you'd
be
be like,
cool.
I want the dildo.
Well,
Whoa, whoa.
but would it really be a problem? Because let's be honest, um, you've got first form all the way through full powered, and then you have golden. But if you have Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3, surely they could put two intermediates.
For for God, you mean?
Well, okay, so you've got golden Frieza, right? Which
Hmm.
means you could have three intermediates, right?
Yep.
My thing though is we're at an interesting point now because we've now discovered the Boo race has transformations.
Hmm.
We now know that the Frieza race has transformations. We've always known the Saiyans have transformations. So are they just gonna leave humans broken with their ever rising ki?
Yeah, the only thing I can think of with the human race, and a lot of people have brought this up, other than of course Kaioken, which people keep bringing up Kaioken, but Kaioken can be learned by anybody who trains with King Kai.
Right.
So that's not really a big like human differential from anyone else. Same with Guru's unlock potential. Everybody can get that. One thing that a lot of people bring up that I like the idea of, if they're able to do this, that would be awesome. Is like the Master Roshi like ultimate form where he's like all buff.
That or you could still do Ultimate Gohan unlock.
Yeah, you could do ultimate Gohan unlock, but that involves old Kai or the elder guy.
Well, he's got to pull the Z sword out of
Yeah, it
the
would
out of
have like
the
an
rock.
8-hour level where he dances around you.
No, that
No,
was filler. You know it.
it's the
So
hard things.
that leaves us with still no idea how the Namekians are going to transform. There's a pretty good chance they're going to transform if everyone else can.
The only thing I can think of with the Mechians outside, like going like getting like Nail and Kami or something to be one, which I don't know if they would do that because that's a Piccolo thing, is like not a giant form but a bigger form because you can do it in a way that like Lord Slug became a giant, and
Right.
I don't expect because so did King Piccolo. I think they can all do it. They just don't. And but I don't see like a giant form, but like your Piccolo character's ability to maybe get bigger
Right.
could be a possibility.
Well,
Um, Go ahead.
and if you could give him, you could still give him the powers like the fusion powers that he ended up with.
Hmm. Yeah, you can do that. I do like the idea of making the Piccolo race, maybe if not, maybe like 2 times, like make Piccolo. I keep saying Piccolo, the Namekian race,
It's
like
the Piccolo race, damn it.
the Piccolo race, like 2 times as big. Just to infer like you've gotten bigger.
And he got bigger without making him
Yeah,
ginormous
because you
ape
have
monster things.
make the Namekian freaking giant, and he's out there just like kicking children. We don't.
Well, we don't condone kicking children on this
We
show.
don't condone it. I do think that Lord Slug, just to break it off for 1 second, I do think Lord Slug. I have a feeling it's going to be a boss battle where he's a giant because
Oh yeah,
I have a feeling on that. I don't know how you would go about that because he doesn't have a tail to swing around, but
it doesn't matter. You can make new mechanics. That's the joy of making games, right?
yeah. And I think if you put all these, there's so many characters with giant forms that are in this game, and we don't know if we know Cooler's in the game, but we don't know if Meta Cooler's going to be in the game because that could be a horde mission with all those Meta Coolers. But anyway, back to.
All right. So here is where I'm gonna start proposing my theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Frieza can go golden, that means Saiyans should be able to go God.
Um,
Boom.
boom. My thing is, and that's very much a possibility because of the golden form. But my theory is the reason they win. Now we don't know if the Frieza race has any other forms,
Right.
so this is going in just purely off of thinking that the golden form is their transformation. But it makes sense to me if this was the Frieza race's only transformation. It would make sense because that you're able to do that without physically changing the features of your created character. You just have to make them golden.
Mm-hmm.
So my theory is that if that's the only transformation the Frieza race has, that's my theory, is the fact that you don't have to change them physically, you just have to change their color, is why they went with that transformation over, say, the dildo form Frieza where you have to make the long head, or the second form Frieza where you have to make them like really big.
Here's what I think is gonna happen with that, because we saw the Boo transformation yesterday.
Hmm.
Well, we've seen still shots, right?
Yep.
And he looks exactly like Kid Boo, right?
Yes.
I think the transformations. I think they'll have one or two of the other Frieza transformations on the Frieza race, and I think that it'll be like that, where your character is just going to be the same color as your character, but he's going to look like second form Frieza, third form Caesar.
Caesar.
Caesar, Emperor of the Universe, bitches, bitches.
Caesar.
Caesar. That's gonna be the name if I ever make a Frieza race, but only
Okay.
if these things happen. I think what we'll see is like the Saiyans have Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. I think the Frieza race will have your base form won't count, and then that second form, third form, and full power, not full powered buff, but full powered skinny,
Hmm.
whatever you call that.
Yeah, but I think depending your character, obviously, like let's say Saiyans, for instance, it would be, instead of having like the RNG loot, I think it would make more sense to unlock a transformation based on what part of the story you're in.
Yeah, and level.
Yeah.
I think
So
levels should
say
make a
so say
difference
you
too.
have a so say they do a Super Saiyan God form
Right.
for your created character. It would make sense to unlock that when you get to the Beerus part, or when you get to Golden Frieza,
Right.
instead of having to RNG loot. That would make sense to unlock that as the story went along. That way, it would make more sense to unlock Golden Frieza when you get into that higher competition or higher or
Tier.
more difficult areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I think it'll be the same for Boo. I think we're gonna see an intermediate transformation for sure.
Yeah, I truthfully think that you're gonna start as Fat Boo no matter what. I don't see any. I mean,
No,
we'll see,
I don't think you have any choice but to be Fat Boo.
but I think your transformation. Now, hopefully, I'm wrong. That'd be amazing to be able to make a skinny male Boo. But I think I still think Boo is gonna have two transformations. That's my theory. Is that he's gonna have a skinny Boo transformation where he kind of looks like evil Boo, and a Kid Boo transformation.
Right.
Because that's the only way to do it without having to go with like the absorption, which I don't think there's really any way to do that without making it weird.
Oh, it's gonna be weird. Damn it.
Yeah, so I like a skinny Boo transformation and a Kid Boo transformation. Maybe that transformation where Fat Boo made himself look hot. I don't know why. I don't know why that popped in my head, but yeah, that transformation.
Cause you're fucking weird.
He had like a pretty face, but he was still fat. Come on, we can do this.
You can do this. You got this. I
You
believe
can
in
do
you.
this. You do this. And that's what I was bringing up. You look at all these transformations,
Mm-hmm.
all these things, and outside the Roshi ultimate form, humans are left behind for the most part.
Right.
And that's why That's why.
Well, they're left behind unless you leave them broken like they currently are. If
Yeah,
they are constantly regenning ki, I think that would make it slightly more balanced. But we don't know how powerful the transformations are because, based on just the little bit of gameplay we do have, they going Super Saiyan 3 isn't a guarantee win anymore.
yeah, but
It
with
takes strategery, and it doesn't seem like you still hit harder, but you don't hit like a freight train.
yeah, I just don't like the fact that that they made the human race so OP. That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, but it was a counter for the OPness
It
that
was
they'd built everyone else with.
it was a counter, but then it made the human race, if you went into them, like the best race. Like it didn't make any sense to me. That's why I was like, okay, you
Well,
can
it made
still
him the best race for
yeah,
PvP.
yeah, but you can do an android race, which are mostly made like 18, 17, and 18 were made from like humans. They were like dead, and they brought them
Well,
back.
that would
I
be a
can remember
cyborg. I don't know
a
why they called
cyborg.
them androids.
Whatever, it's a cyborg because okay, we'll call them
Fucking
cyborg,
Toriyama! Damn it, man!
cyborg
How do you
slash
not know the
android,
difference?
whatever. 16 was an android, but
Your
um,
face.
17 and 18, cyborgs, androids, whatever. You can do that kind of race, and then you can be like, okay, well, they're a cyborg, or you can make a android 16, and he's definitely an android, and it would make more sense to do it that way because they look like humans anyway.
Right.
And then you can be like, okay, well, we have an android or a cyborg, and instead of the humans, which are way weaker. Like, if you're trying to compete with which human's stronger, Tien or Krillin, I think.
TNS.
But what I mean, yeah, but still, Tien's strongest human. Like he's good until like Vegeta shows up or Raditz.
Well, Tien stops being good around the. No, Tien was good all the way. He even stopped Boo
Yeah,
for
well,
a
no,
little bit,
yeah. By the time he was really good by the end, but still,
but him and Gohan pretty much stayed neck and neck in that third. I don't understand that the Boo arc. That whole fucking story never made sense to me.
it made sense. The issue is everybody complained, and then they were like, oh well, we need Goku to win in the end because
The fuck we do?
at first Ultimate Gohan was supposed to be the one to beat him. That's why
We
they
should
built
have
up.
beat him.
That's why they built up that whole Elder Kai releasing his power thing because Mystic Gohan was supposed to be the one that beat him, and everybody's like, oh no, and then they made Gohan only a beast for like 5 minutes, and then he got his ass beat, and then Goku had to come
So,
save
moral of the story: fuck Goku fanboys.
the day. Yeah,
Like this video and subscribe.
yeah.
Assholes.
But anyway, what do you think would be a good thing to do with the Namekian race?
The Namekians, you gotta have. See, you need them to have a way to power up,
Mhm.
but I don't see them needing. Well, if you have something that's a, you need a transformation that isn't a transformation. You know what I mean? You need a power up that powers them up the same way Saiyan does for the Saiyans, and the same way whatever Frieza and Buu transformations we're gonna see. You need to have something like that. I do. I'm not gonna lie though. While I like I think giant form fucking Namekians is fucking stupid.
Hmm.
Cause let's be honest, when Piccolo fused with Nail and then fused with Kami,
Hmm.
he was 1,000 times more powerful than any giant fucking Namekian ever was.
Well, giant Namekian in general is stupid, but just making them like bigger so you can infer a power up.
Now, I have no issue with making him bigger, but if you're making him great ape size, that's fucking stupid.
That would be funny though. You're just causing havoc through like the streets. You're just like kicking people.
No, 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 you're gonna transform in the game and then get your ass beat like a great ape because you're so fucking slow and retarded.
Oh, oh.
All of the salt. I bring it all. All of it.
Yeah. So with the human race, there's not much going for it. Like all these races are gonna get all these transformations, and the humans are gonna get something, I'm sure. But it's not. It just doesn't make sense. That's why I said they could have left the human race out of this and put in the cyborg or slash android race, whatever they wanted to do, and it would have probably made more sense.
Yeah, they're not replacing humans though. So
I know,
I think we're gonna see something like an ultimate Gohan transformation and a fucking I guess potential unlocked.
which is the same thing.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's Guru, but Guru didn't really.
Guru.
He didn't really unlock his potential because the real potential was unlocked by Elder Kai.
Well, you know what? One step at a time. Damn it.
One step at a time, unless that was kind of like a loophole. Like, I thought Guru already did that.
That's all the potential I have. Disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah, because Gohan ended up being about as strong as Goku was when he fought Vegeta, because Vegeta thought it was Goku
Goku.
after that power up. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough with the human race. I probably will not use the human race for
Fuck
that
no.
reason. There's no way, and I know people enjoyed the human race. A lot of people found out that the human race was the best race for the most part in Xenoverse 1, which in its own right is kind of
Yeah, but
stupid.
it was only good for PvP, and as you know, that's not my cup of tea. So I don't
Yeah,
give two fucks if they're broken at that point. I'm gonna ignore it.
yeah, and a lot of people want those transformations for the story mode. A
Right.
lot of people are using Saiyans because of the Super Saiyan 3 transformation. Um, we,
Oh yeah,
we
definitely.
we don't know all the news. We don't know all the news yet. So
All
I
right.
mean, for all we know, this shit can come out. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, now we want to be a Boo race, or now we want
I
to be a Frieza race."
I want a Broly transformation.
Yeah,
I want to be the Broly
yeah. Well, one
with
just
Raditz hair.
give Saiyans all the fucking transformations,
Fuck
and
yeah.
then care.
Say it. Ready? Ready? The
Go ahead.
Frieza race is gonna go first form, second form, third form, fourth form, full
Fluff,
powered,
fluff,
golden. I know there's no fourth form. I'm fucking with you.
cooler
Ultimate
form.
cooler form into golden Frieza form, and then the Saiyans are gonna get Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, whatever the fuck they call it now. Broly ascended as the second. Uh, buff fucking buff fucking
Trunks.
Trunks. Humans are gonna get Roshi, Oolong,
Oolong.
so they're a Ditto. Ditto. And the
Technically,
Namekians
the
are gonna find Nail and absorb him, absorb Kami, and then get his ass kicked the entire fucking every goddamn arc.
technically the fourth form Frieza is the
Full
final form
power.
Frieza.
Yeah. It's final form Frieza, not full powered.
It's final form, then full power. Final form is the fourth form, then full power, and then golden.
Nuh-uh, cooler. You forgot cooler!
Cooler is fifth form
Cause I'm
Frieza, or fifth
cooler.
form Frieza race, which is
Or
why
Kura.
stop. Can we stop? Cooler is a Frieza race. Like I'd be like, no, name that freaking race because I'm not calling my race my brother.
Racism!
Yeah, but but yeah, I'm so excited. There's so much every day. There's so much more news, and I think it's pumping out at a quicker pace because they know they have less time to advertise it like they did the first game. The first game they advertised it over a year. This game they announced it pretty much 3 months or so before it came out. Four
Yeah,
months.
right.
So they're pumping out news and stuff, which they don't have to. But the more news that comes out, the more exciting this game becomes. It's just the transformations, how awesome the gameplay looks, the movie characters, all that shit just makes this game look like it's the fucking must buy. Other than the
Right.
fact that the deluxe edition is GameStop only, and it pisses me off.
You're just the jelly.
Not jelly. I'm gonna buy the goddamn normal game at $47 out of spite.
Spite.
You dick.
Sometimes.
They always make the GameStop exclusive. Why would make the deluxe edition GameStop exclusive? Like you're in Japan. Do they even have a GameStop?
Yes.
Do
Question
they?
mark.
I don't know. But yeah. Uh, anything else on the transformation?
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
So that's gonna do it for this video. In the comment section below, down below,
Do we even have
uh,
one of those?
I don't know. Let us know what transformations you want from each race. What you don't want to see. Do you not want to see all these forms of Saiyans so it makes Saiyans OP? Do you want the RNG drop, or do you want to be able to unlock the transformations based on what part of the game you're in? Like it would make sense to unlock Super Saiyan 3 when you're in the Buu arc, or would you want it to be RNG like in Xenoverse 1? Uh, I
I
know.
got my answer.
I know you got your answer.
I'm gonna put it in the comments below, bitches.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe and like, or all that good stuff.
Indeed.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Have a
Bye,
nice
guys.
day. Goodbye.